A few days ago, I gave a tour of my bookshelves, and on that video, I received this comment. Honestly, you can do a 500-part series of just showing your editions. Now, obviously, it would be absolutely insane to think that anybody would actually want to watch. Welcome to part 1 of Ryan David Ginsburg's Best Book Editions. In today's episode, I'm going to be starting off with some of my favorite editions of Russian literature. Please keep in mind that Russian is a very difficult language to pronounce, and their names are even more difficult, especially for somebody like me who is already bad at pronouncing names, and I have a speech impediment, so please, you really can't get mad at me about anything that ends up happening in this video. Thanks, and I'm sorry. Anyway, here's some really cool Russian books that have been translated into English. Here's my UK edition of the book, Invitation to a Beheading. And here's my UK edition to the book, We. And here's my modern library edition to the book, The Possessed. And here's a really cool UK edition of some short stories by Chekhov. Here's a really cool collection of short stories by Dostoevsky. Did I say that right? Probably not. Here's a really cool book club edition of The Master and Margarita. Here's a really cool collection of short stories by Tolstoy. And I think this one might be my favorite edition of all my Russian literature. It is a collection of short stories by Mikhail something. But, I mean, it's a beautiful book. And that's me when it comes to pronouncing Russian. Anyway. Those are just a few of my favorites when it comes to my collection of Russian literature. If you have any questions about any of these particular books, you want to know what they're about or anything like that, let me know in the comments. And what should the next 499 episodes be about? Let me know.